Universe, the Tom and Alex Off the Rail, episode 10, first ever 10th episode.
First ever.
That's right, the first ever 10th episode. Live at Beekeeper Studios in West Dallas. And it could possibly be the last episode
Ooh, we gotta get
in
into
West
that.
Dallas.
But we have two guests here today. We got Foz. Everybody's been waiting for him.
Goody. He's here.
Yeah?
Yes.
How long have we known each other, Foz?
Not long.
Foz is my dad. And we have Mark here with us again.
They just can't get rid of me.
I know. He'd never left since the last podcast. He's just been hanging out on the couch.
And Susan and Baby.
And baby, it's a full studio today. All right. So normally we start with the rant, but today we're going to start with the local event, which, by the way, last week our local event, the sweatshirt contest, as soon as we aired it, Fox News came in and swooped in, and they had a whole thing going on. They, skated our local event.
You're welcome, Fox
We
News.
did it first. So we're going to be the local event, and we got some news for you, Universe. Double-edged sword coming here. We'll let Alex say it.
Universe, this will be my last podcast as co-host due to my professional career being too hefty at the moment to balance everything going on. So I'll still be around. I'll still make appearances here and there. But now we're going to hand over mic number 2 to Mark.
The Magic Man. Mix Master Mark in the man bags.
Let's manage our expectations here.
All right. So there's going to be some changes coming up. Mark, why don't you tell them what we're going to be doing now? We're going to change the title.
Yeah, we're going to change the title to, Tom and Mark Off the Rails.
We're still keeping off the rails. We're
Yeah.
still counting up.
Good call.
Yep.
Yeah, we're keeping the episode count. Yeah.
Episode counts.
Be Tom and Mark Off the Rails. The new URL for the website will be theunipodcast.com. So no more TomandAlexUniverse.com. Theunipodcast.com. That will match our Twitter handle at Unipodcast. And now, since you can't ask me anything, you can ask Tom anything, 414@gmail.com. So keep the questions coming. Just because it's not me doesn't mean you won't get an answer.
He's bestowing all knowledge of the universe onto me.
I will try. But I will say that most of the answers that I figured out in the universe came from your dad.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
So
Nice.
You're just sucking up.
that's why I'm all knowing.
All knowing. All right. So, Mark, since you're going to be co-hosting, let's pop your cherry.
All right.
Let's do a rant.
Okay. You warned a little against getting political. This sounds political, but it's really not.
Okay.
Russia is banned from the Winter Olympics because 4 years ago in Sochi, when they hosted, they got caught cheating.
All right.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Russians aren't allowed, but all the athletes who are clean still get to be in the Olympics under a generic flag. So what's the point?
What's the generic flag?
It's just the Olympic flag. It's the rings.
So
when you get that medal count, USA, 1 million, Canada, 5, it'll be like generic, 1 million plus 1. So
Flag of Olympiad.
yeah, they're basically going to be the Russians, and we all know it. It's like when kids don't keep score at a soccer game.
we still know
They're
the score.
really keeping score in their
Yeah.
heads. So what's the point? Why even bother banning Russia? It's a joke.
So what anthem do they play when they win? Do they
Rick
just-
Astley never going to give
It
you
might
up.
just be
Absolutely.
They're going to Rick roll it.
It'll probably be some generic Olympic piece of music.
Bad Olympic theme, because don't they write an Olympic theme every year?
Probably.
Yeah, I heard they were going to use the Olympic theme
Yeah, there you
when
go.
they play it.
Huh. I don't know. I feel
So
like
everybody knows it's the Russians, just
Yeah, but we're just going to call them the not the Russians.
the un-Russians.
What does Foz think?
I don't have an idea. I really don't give a shit.
It's the Olympics.
Bingo.
There's no money.
But Foz, they cheated.
That's okay. Everybody cheats.
Right.
If you what was that thing that Earnhardt said? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I think that is it.
You
Right?
ain't bumping, you ain't racing her.
So your solution would be to let everyone blood dope.
Yeah.
That'd be like getting rid of all
Look how
sides
good it
and
was in
center.
baseball when they did that.
Right.
It was awesome.
When everybody was hitting home runs.
It was fun to watch.
Now you don't want to watch it.
I use that argument to people all the time that go, oh, well, Bonds and Sosa and McGuire, they can't be in the Hall of Fame. You don't think the same pitchers that pitched to them were juicing too? It wasn't just Roger Clemens, okay? Like, everybody was doing it. And you can't alienate specific hitters when pitchers were doing the same thing.
Yeah, if you make it legal, you can regulate it. No, everyone's cheating the exact same.
Mandatory.
So it's fair.
That makes it fair.
Mandatory blood doping.
Right.
All right.
And then nobody's worrying how to come up with a way to cheat on the test.
Yeah, there you go. Olympics, problem solved. Let Russia in.
Next question.
Everyone
Yeah,
cheats.
everybody blood dope.
All right. So, Foz is cool with cheating in the Olympics.
Now that we put it that way,
Done deal.
Foz is all right.
let me get some sun in here.
All right. We got another rant here. Alex, since this is your last episode,
Oh, shit.
I guess I'm going to be the new senior child molestation expert.
Thank goodness.
That title moves to me. Jerry Sandusky's son is sentenced to 3.5 to 7 years for attempting to solicit sex from 2 teenage sisters. And he was already on trial for asking teenage girls for nude photos and sex.
Whack his pee-pee.
I guess it runs in the family. The Sanduskys.
Just hit it with a switch.
Next question.
Pauses rolled.
Hey, these are easy.
Ripped through my rant.
Clear
Okay.
cut and decise.
All right, like father, like son. They're both gonna. Maybe they can share a cell. But at least Sandusky's son was into little girls, I guess.
No.
That's a plus.
That's a plus. Whack it a little less harder. All right, fuck, man. We are just tearing through these rants. Okay, good. I got one more.
That was a rant?
I thought we were gonna go off on it. I thought
think
you
it
would
should
have
be
more.
more local news stories.
I didn't know I was supposed
Or
to
just
have
news
more.
stories.
I didn't really
Fun.
do. I thought we were the local news story.
Yeah. That's right.
That was our
Apparently,
local news
apparently
story.
we're
It was
a
our
big deal here.
change. Well, Fox is copying us then.
Fox News, this just in. Tom is the new child molestation expert.
Yeah.
Senior.
Senior.
That makes you the junior child molestation expert.
Congratulations.
Might sound even worse.
Junior child.
The junior child. Yeah. All right. How about them California wildfires?
That's
you hear about
insane.
This? You read about this? Anybody?
Yeah. And
9.4 billion losses. Have you seen the pictures?
I have,
It just looks like a movie scene.
because a lot of the Adams family lives out there. Like, there's, our friend.
Morticia?
Yeah.
Morticia.
Morticia.
Uncle Fester.
Gomez. Wednesday. But they've sent pictures, put them on Facebook, like videos while they're driving down the freeway, and you
Yeah,
just
I
see,
saw them.
looks like a video game, or
Yeah.
or a really heavily CGI'd movie.
Holy shit. So my question is, why would anybody want to live in California? Foz.
They've got no clue.
Because they love paying
Because we
millions of dollars
can't
in
figure
rent.
out their way of thinking
Well, a lot of people are like, the weather is so great there, but it's like, no.
until you burn
Until
to death.
A tsunami, a wildfire,
A
an
landslide.
earthquake,
Yeah.
a landslide, a mudslide,
Aren't they in a drought too?
and it's a drought.
Yeah, they want our water.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, that's insane.
Got some alewice water for them.
Don't they brag about their water? Don't they make wine and think it's just the best? And
Yeah.
yeah,
It's all going to
and
fight fire.
now they want our water.
Well, hopefully a mudslide will put out the wildfire. That's what they're hoping for.
Fire just goes in a sinkhole. Now it's a fire pit.
Now it's a fire pit. Let's get a pig out here. All right. So yeah, over 9 billion in losses.
But you gotta measure that a little bit. Property values are so ridiculous out there. Like, we know some people who live out there,
Yeah.
and it's just insanely expensive. So that could be like 3 houses burned down. It's $900 million worth of
9
damages.
billion in California real estate is 3 million in Wisconsin.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So
try
when you move out there, you got to pick wind direction.
Yeah.
As to
Yeah,
the
right.
major wind is out of here, I can buy that house on this side.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I'll be
just
safe.
Taken out by the Yellowstone volcano anyway.
Oh
Is that me?
my
Party foul.
God!
Hey, lighten up. This could be important.
This might bring something to
No,
the show.
it's clunk.
Worth the shot.
It'll be a second. I don't know how to turn it off.
Party line.
You're live on the air with...
That's the
We're good.
the universe is dying to ask Foz questions live.
If this was Buzzy, he'd be calling back.
All right.
3 seconds.
You wanna hand that to Molly so she can turn the ringer off for you? Jeez. Noob.
Noob, I'll give you a noob.
This is the only time it's awesome and acceptable.
I'd have been here earlier, but I had to feed some pets.
I don't know who.
Love those birds.
Yeah, I know. It's a good thing I didn't have a gecko, or I'd still be out there.
Hey, I want a gecko, man. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I know.
Are you the only person that can still see the old starlight?
Yeah, that's where Foz was, the old star.
Fuck you.
It's a ghost.
It's still here.
That goes right by when you mark you're at the Starlight. The next marker is Skelly's.
The truck stop.
The truck stop, 167.
Yeah.
That was Skelly's in the 60s.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the one in between was the Fawn. That's by Mequon Road,
Yeah,
where that bar is, where they play softball.
that's the.
That was the Fawn. They used to show deer there, in case you were wondering.
Man.
All right.
And now
It's kind of like where Al left his gun.
Yeah. I'm sure the whole universe knows where Al left his gun.
Well, they know now.
They don't
It's
know.
a secret.
It's a secret. We're not going to tell you where it is, but
we have conspiracy theories on this show.
Gotta
So.
tune into the bonus material to find out where the gun is.
Hey, you asked me here, man.
I know. All right. Interview time with our senior paranormal senior conspiracy theorist expert. But before we get on to that, Alex has a question for you.
For who?
For you.
For you.
What do you want?
We noticed.
You know, I really want to grab that and do John Belushi with it.
Oh,
That-
just
that
smash
guitar?
it. And just hand it. Sorry.
Sorry.
It needs to get fixed anyway. The neck's warped.
I
So-
can fix it.
We all noticed when you were out for break that.
Oh, good. Don't even start with my cigarette thing.
Why do you have a Tupperware full of change, cigarettes, and readers? Do you plan on possibly getting put in prison later?
Yep. That's how he makes friends in prison.
No, this is good.
His buddy kit. I got
Tom's got my cigarette case holder.
One.
one.
I got 2 flat tires on my car.
Got to go to the pump.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's for the commissary.
And what was your other one?
You got the readers, so I was just wondering.
In case you made me read something.
Right, that's fair.
And the discussion.
Plus-
Now give me the guitar.
Plus, if you go to prison, they just got to put a lid on it for you. And
That's it.
when you're out,
We're good.
you're good. See, I
Get
told
to
you.
see Leroy again.
Yep.
Universe doesn't understand that, but I do.
Yeah, on our first podcast, I thought I had a dick in my face. That's the first thing my dad said. This is weird. Big microphone dick in the face.
Lost a bet.
So, we're going to let Mark...
Flashbacks from that old acid.
Way worse than the
We're
new
going to let
acid.
Mark run the interview a little bit here first.
All right. See how bad this goes.
Oh, boy.
So Tom
over
tells
here.
me.
So what?
Yeah.
Wait
So
a
I
minute,
have to
ain't
talk
hearing
into the mic and not look at the guest.
Kind of.
Or you can share it like and do a
There you
duet.
go. You can lean over here.
Use mine.
Yeah, share it up.
Okay.
Leroy don't
Split
care.
the difference here. So Tom tells me you're big into conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Which conspiracy theory do you think has the best evidence or is going to be the next one that really breaks out as being proven fact?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. All right, well, let's go over the evidence. What,
boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell us about some Bigfoot
Well, yeah,
evidence.
sell me on it. I've never heard of Bigfoot. I have, but for the sake of argument,
I'm not
sell me on it.
I ain't here to sell you on it. I don't know what you want.
All right, so what is, okay, you say Bigfoot. What is the conspiracy with Bigfoot, you think?
Nobody believes in them. Why
Alright.
can't there be that type of animal out there?
All right.
You go back to all the same, I give you the same bullshit with, you ever see a bear in the woods?
Yes.
Okay,
the
I
woods.
suppose you're a bear hunter.
I
Once.
saw a bear once.
Once. There's 30,000 bears in the state. You've seen it once. Mm-hmm. How many times you been driving on the roads, the highways?
Quite a bit.
Okay. Maybe there's 500 Bigfoot. Okay. A lot of people think there's only one, but it's, he takes frequent flyer miles, goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if there's only 500, you see one bear out of 30,000. How many Bigfoot you think you're going to see?
Now, there's sightings all over the U.S. for
Right.
Bigfoot. They're mostly in the Pacific Northwest.
There's probably more. Yeah,
So you think they are coast to coast?
definitely.
All right.
Why couldn't they be hiding any place?
There's a lot of people in some parts of this country.
Yeah, but they go where the people ain't.
All right.
Look at the Unabomber. They couldn't catch him for 20 years, and he was giving them, oh, no, here's that stuff. Read this, fuckhead.
Yeah.
There's only one of him, too.
One. Took him a long time to catch him, and we had the good guys looking for him. The FBI.
Yeah.
They're listening now anyway.
They are.
Yeah,
So
that's
you ever
another
go-
conspiracy.
Trust
They
me.
already
Bigfoot
have the
hunting?
finished show. That's fine.
You guys used A?
You did, so
Oh,
they,
well,
they
there
don't know
was-
what we're talking about.
Speaking
so.
back to Bigfoot, there
Yeah.
was Gigantopithecus.
Pithecus.
I didn't
Pithecus.
say that either.
Yeah, that's a rough one. But that was a giant ape that lived.
I want to say that was in
Proven.
Asia, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so. They found giant teeth. They got it. It's proven. So why
It's like
couldn't there be
like a
an
giant
evolutionary
orangutan.
descendant? Yeah, a big fucker. So why can't there be proof that, like Neanderthals and humans split, one died out, one didn't? Why can't that have evolved into maybe a Bigfoot?
For the record, I personally do believe in Bigfoot. I'm just trying to be an interesting interviewer.
Okay.
Suddenly the room turns on me.
Yep. What the fuck's wrong with you, Mark? You don't like Bigfoot?
You asked me that question, and I felt like I was being interrogated.
Well, I was trying to get you to talk about it.
Yeah.
You gotta ease me into
My
something a
first
little
interview.
different.
I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
See?
let's get you
See,
talking
this is the
about
first
it.
time Mark's
Keep
interviewing
going,
people,
keep
too.
going. Keep
Would you
this
like-
train rolling.
Yeah. Would you like a spotlight for him on your next question?
No, I think Bigfoot's super plausible. I don't know if he'd be all over the country, but I could see a population of apes, specifically in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, they just discovered giant gorillas in Africa like 100 years ago, so it's not unheard
Well, they
of.
just discovered the midgets, whatever they were. What do they call them now?
It is
The-
Homo florensis on the island of
Good thing I
Flores.
sent you to school.
Yeah.
Now I know how it is to talk to my dad.
Yep.
Same way. He says 3 words, I fill in the word he's looking for.
Yeah.
You do that good.
All right.
I'll let you know when I get stuck again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you ever been to the Pacific Northwest?
Never.
Have you ever thought about going?
I wouldn't go because there's Bigfoot over there.
You should. You'll go out. I believe.
Yeah.
We're cool.
See the way they go at it with all this hammering on the trees, you're scaring them away.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
out there and have a picnic.
Party.
That's how most of the people see them. They're having a picnic or some shit.
And they throw
Maybe they
rocks at
like
him.
barbecue grilled shit.
Yeah. He likes food. Everybody likes food. It's universal language.
Well, why don't the 4 of us, 5, Molly, you can come. Let's go hiking in the Pacific Northwest. We'll have a picnic basket, and we'll have one camera between the 5 of us, and we'll go looking.
What you think?
What do you think about that?
I have to ask you, Mom.
All right, give him another one there, Mark.
Jump in here.
Why don't you fuck with ghosts?
You don't fuck with the boogeyman.
You just don't.
If you can't see him, leave him be.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can see him.
Yeah, what if they've messed with you?
Then they got trouble.
Yeah. See, yeah, if they mess with you, I'm always you just be respectful regardless. Don't toe the line with the ghosts.
You don't
Just
like playing the
let them
Ouija
be
board?
because
Oh, the Ouija board's
that's
out.
that's demonic.
That's out?
The
That's
Ouija
out.
board, man.
That's out.
Don't do the Ouija board.
No.
So you're a big ancient aliens watcher, and I know one of the interesting things we were talking about last night was Valiant Thor. Can you tell us who that is?
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is something that's been bugging me for years. I got this. I don't know where I even got. Oh, the Valiant Thor was from Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
Now, this happened in the 50s. Supposedly, you go, Eisenhower, this fucking alien come down, lands in Virginia. 2 cops find him with the UFO, right?
Mhm.
He says, blah, blah, I want to see your leader, basically, is what he's doing. The cops in Virginia, I probably got the state wrong, someplace out east, where he landed. They take him to the White House. He spends 3 years at the White House. Now, this is in the 50s. I asked my mom and dad, did you guys hear anything about that? You got an alien in the White House for 3 years. And they all go, that sounds a little familiar. What the It's an alien at the White House, guys.
That's not something you forget.
They don't remember this. And then I look it up on the phone here. They got all kinds of shit. His daughter, Eisenhower's daughter, was playing with this alien.
I was going to ask, is that Eisenhower?
Yeah.
It was a different time back then. Everything was just peachy and just everyone wore jackets and ties, and no one asked any questions.
It's still an alien at the White House. How do you forget this? I mean, it's in the newspapers, everything. Did they do a brainwash?
Yeah, but if the newspaper's not making a big deal out of
supposedly
it.
he was from Venus.
All right.
And somebody said, you can't live on Venus.
Right.
He said, we don't live on it, we live in it. Big difference. Kind of like we're supposed to have a base inside Middle Earth or something they call it. It's weird shit.
Yeah.
How did you, if that happened, they were like 20 years old. I would remember this.
Yeah.
I'll tell my grandkids, hey, we had an alien in the fucking White House here.
Yeah.
You know,
That's not something you just...
I don't get it. I bring up Bigfoot or aliens by my parents, and they all like, oh, you're a lunatic. Get out of here.
Yeah. Clam up. But talk about the Gene Roddenberry with him, too.
No, that was all half of the shit. Gene Roddenberry actually was on a board that they had like 6 guys talk this guy, follow him around and all this shit. Half of the shit this guy showed him, Valiant Thor was the name of the guy, Gene Roddenberry put in the Star Trek episodes. That's pretty freaky.
The Federation Planet.
Oh, that was, what's it called?
The United Federation of Planets?
We can't fuck with a different planet. You can't let them...
Oh,
the Prime Directive.
The Prime Directive, yeah.
That's the word. That's what I'm looking for.
Which they broke like every other episode, for the record.
They what?
They broke that rule like every other episode. Like, we can't do this. We just did it.
Yep.
I didn't follow it that close.
I'm a big Star Trek
I
fan.
got it. It's kind of like if you ask me about Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I ain't a zombie guy, so
Me neither.
No.
I've
never seen an episode.
I watched the first like 3 or 4 with you guys, and I've never went further.
Huh?
I'm not a zombie dude.
I've never understood that.
Well, it's
They're not
basically
fast zombies. You know, why are you fighting them and wasting all your bullets? Walk away.
Because you're
Walk a little faster.
It's more about the survivalist fantasy. Tom and I have spent many afternoons drinking too much and thinking, what would we do? Where would we go? What would be our little fort where we would try to ride out
Yeah,
the
what would you
storm?
do, Foz, if the zombies just rose?
Throw you guys to them.
Yeah,
And then I'd run.
Foz and I are just going
how
to
you
keep
gonna
driving coast to coast. And
It's
just
the old theory how fast you got to be to outrun a bear. A little faster than your buddy. And if he's faster than you, you trip his ass.
Maybe we shouldn't go to the Pacific Northwest with Foz.
What if we do find a big fight?
He's gonna trip your ass.
It's the
Foz is
old...
going to have bolos. As he's throwing.
Yeah.
What was that movie they had with where the things were beaten on a tent? Blair Witch.
Yeah.
That was a thing you used to have, where they went in the corner and somebody's calling your name. If you know you're in the booger man's house, don't go in the basement.
No.
If somebody's calling your name, I used to tell them all the time, I'm not coming to get you. You can yell all you want. I'm not going in the basement of the boogeyman's house.
But Papa,
Yeah,
but Dad.
I'll make another one look just like you.
trust me.
How many times I tell you, don't go in the boogeyman's
I'll
house.
burn a candle for you once a year.
We'll even name them, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Just a little sentiment to you.
Oh,
A tribute.
thanks, man. Alex, what's your question?
When did this turn into ask me all these
It's
questions?
an interview. We're interviewing you.
I didn't know that when I got here, man.
All right.
I'll use just popped into my brain. Do you think it was a conspiracy? Ali with the phantom punch on Sonny Liston.
No, I seen the punch.
You seen the punch?
Yes.
Okay.
If you watch it slow enough, you'll see him hit him with a right hand.
How good was it to drop
A beast.
a guy
I
that
think
punched
Sonny-
pigs out?
Sonny was looking for a place to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't want to take an ass whipping again.
Yeah.
I don't think it was... maybe it was set up, but I saw the punch he hit him with. He should have went down. But Sonny was... He could have got up.
Yeah, I agree.
He just decided not
He
to.
could have easily gotten up.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just the case of the bully finally got bullied?
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
You don't think he took money?
I don't think so.
No.
So I was just wondered if they tried to put Ali on this pedestal to be that guy that,
That's a hard call.
right.
You could argue both sides of the fence there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there is a conspiracy, to what end? What would be the benefit of elevating him?
I think
more people listen to
Yeah,
it.
I say I think
I think
history.
popular?
I think the history showed what it happened when Cassius Clay got elevated and became Muhammad
Into
Ali.
Muhammad.
Yeah, I think it's already.
Well,
been
maybe they
shown.
should do it again because no one's watching boxing right now.
I can't argue with you on that one.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather watch MMA until they hit the mat. When they start wrestling, fuck it.
Yeah, same. Stand-up games fine, even though
Yeah.
they're
I do like the fact that they tell these guys, fight or you ain't getting your purse.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I hear the ref tell them guys that all the time. You know, you spend 30 seconds since somebody threw a punch.
Yeah.
Somebody throws
not
a
a
punch
chess game.
finally.
Yeah.
It's not a hugging contest.
Right.
So what are we going to find out with all this Kennedy stuff being released?
God, you just throw them all out, don't you? You should have let them write a list, man.
The old 1-2.
Probably nothing.
Probably
Probably
nothing.
nothing.
You think they're just going to give us a little and then hide the rest?
I think they released it already. And
Yeah, they
made it.
released a whole bunch of stuff a couple of weeks ago about JFK. I thought
What'd
they
they say?
held some stuff back, I thought.
I
I'd heard.
didn't follow it because it's
I
the
didn't
same
either.
shit for the last 50 years.
Yeah.
Oh, see this? Yeah, big deal. That ain't the way it went down. It's what they throw at you.
So who killed him?
I got no clue for sure. The new one is Ancient Alien guys came up with. He was going to talk about the Ancient Aliens.
They're going to talk about
This
Valiant
was on
Thor.
Friday.
Yeah.
On Friday. I just saw this episode. It was probably a rerun. Who knows?
Might be.
But they said Kennedy got killed because he was going to tell Russia that we were dealing with the aliens.
Now, aren't we dealing with the wrong aliens that Valiant Thor said?
That's another thing I hear. See, I hear a lot of shit. See, this way I don't have to answer for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Just
cover
pa-
yourself.
just
you know.
pass it
He
along.
said that. It is, yeah. I'm just doing hearsay.
My friend's cousin told me.
I know this guy.
Jimmy B.
Yeah.
What do you want with
Yeah, so tell us about how we're dealing with the wrong aliens.
that's what they claim. We should have been dealing with Valiant Thor again. It's a big circle, man.
Yeah.
So who are the wrong aliens?
The Greys.
All right.
You heard of the Greys? already,
Yes, I'm
right?
familiar with the Greys.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they ain't as cool as Valiant Thor's group. So they say, I don't know either one, so
They're the douchebags of the galaxy.
Right.
that's what they claim.
Valiant Thor is starting to sound more and more like you. Come on, those guys are jerks.
Those are dicks, man.
Come on, hang out with Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird that his name was Thor. Kind of sounds a little made up.
Well, you could argue that maybe that's where the Thor mythology came from. Was
This ain't mythology.
yeah. Well,
This
the
is in
Norse,
the newspapers.
the Norse people, maybe 1,000 years ago, whatever, they encountered Valiant Thor. They called him Thor, and that was the seed for their religion.
Becoming the thunder god
Oh,
for
that,
them.
I believe in that.
Yeah.
You know,
So yeah.
all these supposed gods. Now I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
There you go.
All the gods were just fucking aliens.
No
anyways.
religion. We can't talk about Norse
possible.
mythology.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the whole. What the hell was that?
Our one sound effect.
You said God. We don't talk religion.
That was it.
That's your punishment.
Yep.
That stopped me.
You owe a buck. We'll take it in nickels out of your
Yeah.
out of your
Out of your
prison
Tupperware.
purse.
Yeah, you can't have the, you
We
can't
got a
have the
god
quarters,
jar
though.
somewhere.
No, he needs those for the
Yeah,
air.
there's still pickles in the taboo jar. I'm trying to get through. They're giant fucking pickles, man. It's a meal each one. All right, we got to have another question for Foz before we go to Ask Alex Anything.
I got another one for him.
Okay.
Was he really a fugitive from the clinic? Or is that just made up?
The record show
that's a
he was
myth.
pointing
That's
to
a
Tom.
myth.
That's a myth.
So he was actually planned and cared for.
No, it wasn't playing here for.
That's the myth part of it.
Okay.
Can I explain that a little
Yeah,
better?
yeah. Explain it.
So, growing up around the Klein house, I asked on the origins of Tom, and Foz just simply said, "That's a fugitive from the abortion clinic."
That was the love one I got. I'm like, fuck it, kill me, make another one, name him Tom. I don't care
Let's
anymore.
straighten this out.
All right.
The way this went down was, how the hell did you say that to me? You came up to me
Yeah.
and asked me something like I was planned, right? Or you asked me something.
Yeah, was he
like that.
planned?
And I just said that he's a fugitive from the
Yeah.
abortion clinic. And what that was, he's 10 years apart from my last kid.
Yep.
I'm 35 years old. What the hell do I want with another kid, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Quit going, yeah, and agree with me.
That's the last thing anybody wants.
Exactly.
And I'm not out of the woods yet. I still may have 112th trimester abortion, according to Foz.
This is true. But that's how it came about, where he asked, was I planned and shit.
Yeah.
And he really wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, none of my kids were planned. I got 3 of them. I didn't plan none of them. It's people that talk this shit. Oh, we're trying to have a baby. Read a book.
It's pretty easy.
I can't sit next to my old lady without her getting pregnant, for Christ's sake.
And plus, after the first 2, I mean, you really want...
That's why we waited 10 years.
Yeah. I have a theory on my own, because my mom told me I was unplanned. And if you do the math here, it's startling. My dad goes, unplanned? No, you were planned. And if you do the math, my birthday is April 14th. My dad's birthday is July 14th. Do the math. Yep. Dad had a birthday plan.
Dad knew what he was doing.
9 months exactly. That's disgusting to think about.
It's my birthday. We're doing this.
So, my dad's birthday is July 14th. And
9 months
I was
later.
born on April 14th. My dad says I was very much planned. And my mom said I was not planned. So, Dad had Operation Drop It In.
Okay.
Yeah.
Direct deposit.
Direct deposit.
All right, I think we can
9 months later, I was born.
go to Ask Alex Anything.
Fuck.
All right, time for everybody's favorite part of the podcast. Ask Alex Anything. And unless we have a special event, this is going to be the last Ask Alex Anything for a while.
Correct.
Okay. Our friend Fatty Nutmeg again.
How long does it take for this to kick in?
About 45 minutes.
You're going to want to drink a lot of water when you wake up.
Trust me.
Okay.
Next question.
Do you think Disney movies have given girls unrealistic hopes for relationships?
Not just Disney movies, but Cosmo and...
Chick flicks all together?
Yeah, absolutely. Hollywood, Disney, all of it.
When you say Disney and relationships, my first thought is, doesn't the mother always die?
Yeah.
So what does that say?
Well, what does it say about Prince Charming fucking everyone
Just
for Disney movies?
Have you seen the
That's a
news
good
lately?
job.
Yeah, that's a good job.
Where do you apply for that?
So, unrealistic hopes. There's
absolutely.
not going to be a fairy tale ending.
Life's too hard to have a fairy tale ending. You might have parts of the fairy tale along your journey, but fairy tale ending, probably not.
But it doesn't just fade to black
Very
and the music
few.
starts up?
Yep.
Wouldn't that go back to maybe you should parent your child and let them know that's unrealistic?
Absolutely. Yeah. You can't rely on the media to parent your child.
So when
Right,
my
you gotta-
little girl is watching Cinderella, I go,
Charles Barkley.
that's bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah. That's like, might be good to swoop in every once in a while and go,
It's
not going to
gonna
work
be
like that.
happily ever after because Prince Charming peaked in high school and now he's going to be Uncle Rico
Hey,
thinking about 1982 when shit was good.
absolutely.
Who's Uncle Rico?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sorry, you wouldn't have liked it.
I didn't.
Confirmed.
Right, so not everybody
Did you
lives
just say
happily.
good verb?
I said confirmed.
Oh,
Sweet verb, dog.
that's what I
Nice
did.
verb drop, yo. So the kids are talking.
Verb drop.
I was just going to drop my headphones.
All right. Next question. Oh, this is for Foz, actually, when Foz is on.
No
Fantastic.
way.
Yeah, we got one for Foz right here.
How'd this happen?
We were...
Oh,
building
you guys
up.
are asking a question.
No, this is from email right here.
Who?
This is also from Fatty Nutmeg.
She's my new hero.
She'll like that.
All right.
Cut him in.
What type of secret conspiracy would you like to start?
What do you mean?
Make one up.
Make one up?
you can make your own.
If you can make your own conspiracy.
Wow. My brain ain't working that fast.
Yeah, that's a lot to think
Or
about.
maybe it's too fast.
Yeah, that's good.
Make one up.
Could prove Tom was conceived by aliens.
Nah, he had a blood test.
Yeah.
I can prove that I'm Foz's kid.
He's got
because-
too many habits of Foz.
Remember last week when I had that
Tooth.
tooth? problem.
See, now I'm filling his sentence.
Yeah. I have a tooth growing out of the roof of my mouth. Like, draw a line from the top of my head through my asshole, and that's the trajectory of this tooth coming out of...
So it'll work its way out?
Yeah, it's coming out of my upper palate.
No, it won't.
What?
It won't work its way out because mine tooth
Still there?
is still there.
So we both have
And it's
teeth.
actually on the x-rays, man. That sucker's about an inch long, and it's right in the roof of my mouth. It never came in the eye tooth. My ma had to have hers removed. It's a genetic thing. She's actually got one that grew out, and she had to have it pulled.
Maybe Grandpa wanted it pulled.
Yeah.
No, he liked that.
He liked that.
But it only came out about a quarter inch.
This is a nice little bump.
Something different.
Keep that in there.
That was her stop sign. Say, whoa.
Nope.
Oh, I'm hitting a tooth. Hitting the tooth. Yeah, that's a good
Let
secret
go of my
code.
ears. I
What's
know
the
what I'm
phrase?
doing.
Yeah.
I feel teeth are coming out?
Yeah.
Let go of my ears.
Go with my ears or I'll give you with the chomper. All right, any secret conspiracy, Foz?
I really don't have one. There's enough conspiracies out there that I can work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You got anyone?
For conspiracies?
As long as the executioner don't ask me about them.
Yeah, Mark's the executioner. Get the light on him. Get a conspiracy out of him,
I
Mark.
was sweating. He didn't even have a light on me.
And he's interrogated me with a deer light, so I'm just saying. It's very, very
I don't know,
scary
the-
to wake up to.
Killing all the deer conspiracy is one that should be more popular.
What about killing all the deer?
How the government just wants all the deer dead.
Like overhunting?
Yeah, they're purposely doing that.
Wolves with collars.
Oh yeah, tell about the wolves. Tell about it. Tell about it, Dad.
Yeah, the deal with the wolves and the collars. A friend of mine has a buddy that took pictures. They started opening day at gun season. There wasn't a deer around. But for 2 weeks before, they had 15, 20 deer running around on their cameras, the trail cams. And it seemed like 2 days before, they all disappeared. And his neighbor got pictures of 2 wolves out in the field. And he showed the pictures of the 2 wolves to the warden and said, "What the hell is this? This is on my land here." And they're denying it, going, "We don't know. I mean,
That's not a
they were
wolf.
probably coyotes, you know."
No.
And he said, "Do you guys put, what are the neck things?
Like those
Monitors,
Monitor.
collars.
Yeah.
They got the collars on the wolves." He said, "What about the collars? Them are from the DNR."
What collars? I
They
don't see
just-
no collars.
Basically, that's what they did. That's what they told them. And I won't go into any farther on that because my buddies will get in trouble.
But yeah, so that is the conspiracy we need to start, that the government did purposely.
Robot wolves?
Even though it ain't a conspiracy, I think they're actually releasing wolves down in
But
southern
if you tell it to
Wisconsin.
someone, they're going to say you're full of shit. That's a conspiracy. You know, these pictures are doctored,
Yeah.
so it would be a conspiracy.
I've had other people tell me that one guy pulled in a parking lot up by Long Lake, northern Kettle Moraine, just as they were releasing 2 wolves out of the cages with collars on, and they let 2 wolves go in northern Kettle Moraine by Long Lake. That's a pretty freaky deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need wolves because
There's no deer up there now anyways.
Yeah.
What do they feed on?
Yeah. And take down whatever stragglers are left, apparently.
We hunted all day yesterday and pushed the entire marsh, and we came across one set of tracks.
So why would you even need to reintroduce wolves if we're hunting and taking out deer just fine?
'Cause
We ain't taking them off fast enough.
We'll
Everybody
just do more
has
tags.
everybody has
But it's only
decided
9
we're
days.
not going to shoot the does
Make us
anymore.
a second season.
Yeah, we have decided we're not shooting like does just because we want the population back up. They want the population
Well, maybe
down.
they shouldn't be releasing wolves.
Well, we want it. The government wants it down. See, government.
It all tracks back to insurance companies. Too many car crashes with the deer.
Yeah.
So if you eliminate the deer, they make more money.
So I don't have to
They
pay.
pay out less. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be my conspiracy theory for Fanny.
Fatty nutmeg.
Fatty nutmeg.
Yep.
Tell her to send a picture next time.
All right. All right.
She's going to love this.
Yeah, what if she's underage, man? You're going to be sitting next to Jerry Sandusky's kid with your commissary
She's
cigarette.
not. You're safe.
You always got to have a plan. That's why I got all them quarters.
Yep.
See?
I'm gonna buy them off.
Yep.
Hey, baby, you can buy all the now and laters you want with this box of quarters.
You like smokes?
You like
You
gumballs?
smoke? You ever smoke?
Well, you can't have one. They're all mine.
All right. Dear Alex, what age is it acceptable to start drinking coffee? In Europe, it's pretty young.
Yeah, I might ask for Foz's assistance on this because
Perfect.
I didn't
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't drink coffee till I was 25 when I owned my restaurant, when I had to actually test out brands and know what I wanted to use.
I didn't start drinking coffee till I was 18.
Yeah,
But I figure my rule of thumb would be, if you can drink it without making a face, you're old enough.
you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a bad rule of thumb.
And that's with whiskey, beer, the same thing.
Okay.
What
I
are the-
drink a beer now, I make a face.
Yeah, so far removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the cons of drinking coffee too early? Does it actually stunt your growth?
I don't. That's not like technically confirmed, but
It
Yeah,
leads
Susan's
to
family.
smoking cigarettes.
yeah.
Susan's
Everything
family drinks
traces
a lot of
back.
coffee, and
Yeah.
her sister is a very tall woman. So
Very tall.
for a woman, yeah, she's taller than me. I think
Um,
she'll be
Had
our
coffee.
guest coming up.
I guess medically speaking, anything that raises your heart rate without activity is not good for you. You're sitting down, and then your pulse increases, and you're
So thinking about sex is
Well,
bad.
don't spread that around, man.
yeah.
You know.
And I don't
Big Coffee's gonna come and take me out.
Yep.
personally. I feel we don't need a bunch of over caffeinated, jittering youth
Yeah,
because
they should
they're
drink
already.
them energy drinks instead.
Oh God,
I see 14-year-old kids ordering these things.
you should be 18
Dude, you're
to have
14.
those too.
Have a Red
Yeah.
Bull.
They're freaking terrible.
What do you need energy for?
Right. I used to be able to play an entire basketball game without ever subbing out. I can't
played
do that
3
now.
soccer
I don't need
games
an
a day.
energy drink back then.
Tired
That's
just
what
thinking
coffee
about it
did to
now.
Yeah.
That's what the coffee did to you.
Didn't do any of that back
Took
then.
your legs away, just like sex and boxing.
Yeah.
Takes your legs
Women
away.
weaken legs.
Yes.
That's not a myth. It's truth. Trust
Actually, I thought it was good training because you got to use your legs to go chase them.
Yeah. You got to use your legs to stand up. Never mind.
All right, Alex. Or how about Foz? You said you got a question for him.
I forgot it.
I got a question calling me. Nah, not good. I forgot.
But yeah, I got to go with 18. I really do. Energy drinks, coffee, all that. Because I agree. I also agree with Fazo. If you can do it without making a face, but I don't think we need a bunch of jittery, stammering, over caffeinated youth right now. I really don't.
Yeah, I'll keep my
They're
kids
hyper
away from it.
enough. Yeah, they're hyper enough.
Absolutely.
Well, the teen years, you're supposed to not interrupt sleep
Yeah.
because that's when the body grows. So
It's when you get the least sleep of your whole life.
I know. You're supposed to
I
get
was
the most.
I slept like 2 hours back then. Remember, I was fine.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, my mom would fucking vacuum my room at 7 a.m.
Plan of action.
Take my sheets that I'm using. Like, dude, I'm using those. And then we find out that, yeah, you probably shouldn't have fucked with me because I was growing. So I stopped growing.
You stopped growing. Yep, 6th grade, you were done.
Yep. Did you remember your question yet, Foz?
Nope.
Come on, you gotta have one.
I
for
wasn't
Alex.
even thinking about it.
You said before.
I was just wondering when the hell this is going to be over.
Before the break.
Looking
you
at his
said-
watch, just yep. I got cigarettes to smoke, guys. Come on.
Looks like we're gonna have to wrap up the final. I'll give you. How about what do you want to say to the universe on your departure?
I'd like to thank the universe for their outpour of questions. It was surprising how quickly it caught on and the volume we got in certain weeks. Volume's a little low for my last one, but not everybody knew it was my last one either.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe that's why it's low. They said, fuck it.
yeah, we're
If you ain't going
done.
to be on, we ain't to watch.
Yep, I'm just cutting the viewership or listenership down. I doubt it though.
All right.
Thanks, universe.
Yeah. Let's. I guess say our final goodbye. Thank you, Alex. He will be on, and we will have different co-hosts. Mark's
Stepping up.
stepping up to the plate. He's keeping the show going, so keep
Swing and a
listening.
miss.
Mark the grill.
Mark the Griller.
Mark
Yep.
the Griller,
You got a
Magic
good-
Man.
Good lesson today on how to interview people, not like a fucking pissed off detective.
I did it.
So
Leave me alone.
stay tuned for the bonus content. It's going to get bonkers.
Yes, and remember, it'll now be Tom and Mark Off the Rails, and the URL for the website is now theunipodcast.com. No more TomandAlexUniverse.com, theunipodcast.com, matching our Twitter handle at Unipodcast. And remember, you can still send your questions in, and now it's going to be asktomanything414@gmail.com. And we have not changed where the podcast will be available. Still all the same sources.
This is a conspiracy to get you out of here. That's what this is.
Yeah.
And get ready because we are now going to be reviewing movies.
We're going to try some new things.
We're going to try some new things.
Might work, might not.
Do
One way to find out.
Little
Be
flavor.
Real section.
And we depend on you, the universe, to tell us what you think about the new segments and what you would like to see moving forward. Because like Tom always says, we're not good enough for you. So anything that they can do to make it better for you, they will do. So please let them know how it goes with the new direction. And I will be back.
Yeah, universe. When we have Alex back, we'll have another Ask Alex Anything segment. You can ask,
We'll
I'll ask
let you know.
all your questions for that one.
All right. And thank you very much.